What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the German Bear Podcast. Today, we got to talk about some coaching update. Matt Eberflus added some new guys to his staff: the quarterbacks coach, the tight ends coach, special teams coordinator, assistant DB coach, and assistant O-line coach. So let's dive right into it. Start off with the new quarterbacks coach, Andrew Janko. He's a 33 years young coach who was with the Vikings for the last 7 seasons from 2015 to 2021. He had several responsibilities. He was first a quality control coach, assistant O-line coach, co-O-line coach, back to assistant O-line coach, and his two most recent positions, receivers coach in 2020 and in 2021 the QB's coach. And let's dive right into it. How did he help those players develop? 2020 receivers coach JJ Justin Jefferson, record-setting rookie year. Yes, it got just broken by Jamar Chase, but nonetheless one of the best rookie seasons ever. And he helped Adam Thielen to score 14 touchdowns that year, which is a career high for him. In 2021, quarterbacks coach, he helped Kirk Cousins, who to me is a mediocre quarterback, not too special. He helped him to throw for 4,221 yards and 33 touchdowns with only 7 interceptions. Very effective. Those players really back up what the coaches on the Vikings achieved those years, and Andrew Janko was part of it. He has his roots with Luke Getsy. Back in 2010, they were together at the University of Pittsburgh, and he's just a well-rounded offensive coach. I like the addition. Yes, he spent a lot of years on the Vikings and not on too many other NFL teams, or not on he did not really take on huge or important responsibilities on those teams, but on the Vikings he did. He has a lot of O-line experience, a lot of receiver experience, and quarterback experience, so a well-rounded offensive coach. I like the addition. Let's see what he can bring to the Bears. Moving on, Jim Dray, he's the new tight ends coach. He's a former NFL tight end with 8 seasons of experience on the Cardinals, Browns, Bills, and 49ers. He was a former 7th round pick in 2010, so he has the experience of having to work hard to achieve his goals. He had to work his way up. I mean, being a 7th round pick and having an 8 season career is an incredible achievement, and he doesn't have a lot of coaching experience in the NFL. He was from 2019 to 2021 the offensive quality control assistant from of the Browns and Cardinals, but not much else. The only thing we have is a tweet from Zach Ertz that says he is a great coach, and that's it. But I like the idea of bringing in an experienced ex-player, give him a shot, let's see how he performs as the coach, and with that much of experience, 8 seasons, he will definitely help these young tight ends on the roster because we have Cole Kmet right now and Jesper Horsted under contract. And let's see what Jim Dray does. I like the pickup. I like the idea. Richard Hightower, the new special teams coordinator. So now Matt Eberflus has all of his 3 coordinators: Luke Getsy as offensive coordinator, Alan Williams as defensive coordinator, and Richard Hightower as special teams coordinator. He was already back with the Bears in 2016 under John Fox's coaching staff as the assistant special teams coordinator, and has 15 years of experience and is only 41 years old. So you have lots of room to grow, and he already has 15 years of experience. After the Bears stint, he was the special teams coordinator for the 49ers, and there's a lot to like about him, and there's something to dislike. The special teams definitely won the Green Bay game in the playoffs for the 49ers, so great special teams performance there. Robbie Gould was under him and played amazing, like he always did, also with the Bears. And the negative is there were also some struggles in the regular season for the 49ers special teams. They were ranked one of the worst special teams in the league. But let's see how it works out on the Bears. I don't think it's always the coordinator's fault, and he's still young. He is still lots of experience, like I've mentioned before. I like what he brings to the table. We will have to wait and see with him, but I don't mind the pickup. David Overstreet. He's the new assistant defensive back coach who has some kind of background with the Bears as well. So you see the dots and connections, and his story is actually kind of crazy, like how he goes back with the Bears. He was a 4-year starting safety at Missouri and had a great career there. He was named All Big 12 as a junior, and the first connection with the Bears is the DC at the time of Missouri was Matt Eberflus in all of his 4 years at Missouri. There you have the first connection. Then the younger Overstreet participated in the Bears rookie minicamp in 2007. He sadly wasn't offered a contract, but now he is actually the assistant DB coach on the Bears, which is super cool as well. And the past 4 seasons he spent on the Colts with Matt Eberflus and his coaching staff. And he has a lot of coaching experience, especially with DBs. He has been coaching DBs since 2015. So I just like the addition of David Overstreet. He gives another opinion on the DBs, which is a very weak spot on the Chicago Bears right now. If you want to see some options and hear about some options the Bears should pursue in free agency, check out the recent free agency episode that just dropped yesterday or a couple of hours ago. And in this episode, I went over some candidates that we should pursue in free agency. And lastly, Austin King, assistant O-line coach. I don't have a lot of information about him. He was a 3 years NFL pro from 2004 to 2006. I think on the Cardinals, if I'm not mistaken. No, he was on the Falcons. So he has some playing experience, and he has been coaching in college a lot and worked on the Raiders before. But that's all I have on him. But in general, I just like the idea, again, of bringing in a assistant O-line coach. With the DBs and O-line, you have your 2 weakest positions on the team, and you get 2 assistants for it to just get another opinion on it. That's a good idea. So that's the new 5 coaching additions we have to the Bears. I like all of them. Some of them are more questionable than others, like Richard Hightower. We don't know what we get out of him. It's like a surprise package, but the experience and just some of the positive aspects about him make me feel positive. I like Jim Dray. I like Andrew Janko. David Overstreet seems like a real good assistant DB coach, and Austin King, we will have to wait and see. I don't know a lot about him. So thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos coming out about the draft, maybe free agency as soon as it really starts, the new league year starts, and we finally see what the Bears will do. And I'm just excited for the Bears' future. It's so fun making these videos. So stay tuned, guys, and as always, bear down.